Hello, welcome to our movie class. Today we will speak about the movie Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. And I can pronounce it. Peculiar.
Yeah.
Peculiar. Okay.
Peculiar.
Okay. So, Vasans, what is the movie about? What is the Peculiar Children? Who are they?
Okay. These peculiar children they possess some different abilities, they can control air and some special kind of abilities. They can't live with normal people, normal human. So they have their own school so that they can keep themselves safe from the rest of the human, and they were living together. So it was a school, and it was managed by Miss Peregrine, and they have also they are all good people and bad people as well. And those bad people are trying to kill the good people, and so eventually the protagonist helps and fulfills his grandfather's wish by by saving the good people.
Mm-hmm. So, as I got, there were a lot of schools with those children, right? Right? It's not only one place; it's a lot of places, and this place is kept by some. I don't know how they name it. I forgot the name. How that lady who can make a time loop. What is the name for them?
Headmistress? I can't remember.
Yeah, something. They use special name, but I forgot something. Jorgen, maybe you know how they how. Oh, okay. So another special ability to take a loop and isolate. Mm-hmm.
And I'm brain. That
I forgot.
I don't know.
Kimbri or Combri, something like that. But I forgot how they say that. Okay. So, but why they need a special place? Why they need this school? Understand? Why those children need to be isolated from other people? Jorgen, what do you think?
Oh, my memory is not very good. I can't remember.
Okay. Vasans, what do you think?
Yes, they have special abilities that might disturb or annoy the rest of the human. So they want to isolate themselves from the rest of the human. That's why they started that school, and most of them are children. So we can call it as a school, not any hostel or anything.
So some of these strangers, some of these peculiarities, how to say it, peculiarities, are not scared, but some of them are dangerous for people, right? So can you remember those twins with masks? When they look at you, you became, I don't know, a stone or ice, something like this. So it's impossible to live in a human society with such a with such a feature. So, and the story is about one particular house, one particular school with those children. And do we understand how those children go to the school? Where they get them? How they collect all the children in one place? Probably not. It's not. It's not in the story. Somehow. Okay. How we call that? Probably internet. Is it a word? Internet. It's a separate school, isolated.
Usually a separate school we call a boarding school.
Mm-hmm.
They go to that school and they live there. So it's kind of they live at the school. So we call them boarding schools usually.
Diana, hello. Can you speak today?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. Nice sound. Okay. So we already started. To speak about this movie. Have you seen it?
Yes, I watched it.
So, what is your favorite part of the movie? What do you like in that? What do you dislike? Which lines?
Lines? Okay, so I don't know about the lines. Storyline. Well, I enjoy the movie in general, so it's a nice tale, it's a nice fairy tale. So, well, it was fun. I like this type of movies. So I like monsters and the way they kill people. I enjoy that part. I like the Samuel L. Jackson's part, the guy with white eyes. I like him very much. I like this actor a lot. So,
would you show this movie to your children?
Well, my child is really afraid of this type of movies, so probably she would escape at the first couple of scary moments, and she will flee. So yeah, no choice for me but to watch it alone.
Yes, I agree. A lot of scary moments. Moments. I was thinking about to ask boys to watch that, but decided
no, too early. It's too early for them. No.
Yeah, особенно this eyeball sense. Wow.
Yeah.
Too much.
What we normally do with our kids is kind of a stereotype. Is when the scary part comes, we cover their eyes.
Yeah.
When the scary part's over, then we say, "Okay, you can look again." So we do that.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Jorgen, what about you? What is your favorite sense, maybe lines, storylines? What you like in the movie? What do you like in the movie?
Yes, I like.
Romance.
Sorry.
Romance.
Yeah. I
Time travel.
Can't find any special moment right now.
Okay. What sounds? Do you have some special moments?
Yes, I especially liked that the last fight. I think not last. The ship fight and on the sea. I think with the monster, they throw some snowballs on them to make them visible, and they started to fight. That was really funny, and that choreography was really good.
So special tactics, they overthink that. They found a way how to beat the invisibility. Yes, it's good result for small children. So what you don't like in the movie, if any? Diana? Something strange, something you don't like?
Well, actually, there were a lot of kind of naive things over there, right? So probably because I was not probably very attentive, I didn't get those loops, kind of the notion of those loops. So they all are in the different time. So there are many. I don't remember the word of those women who can. How to call
them? We just tried to remember that name.
Yeah. I just don't know.
Timekeepers. I can't remember.
Yeah. So they are trying to escape those monsters, right? Guys with white eyes who are kind of destroying those children, right? Those loops, basically. So why are they're trying to get away from them, and that's why they're doing all those loops in different times, right? Or whatever. I just don't get that part. So the different times, and they just loop one day
Mhm.
Just don't get it.
But we don't know is it one day or not. In this particular school, it's one day. But I'm not sure
Okay.
that it's for others. And
But they
I
were,
don't.
they kept talking about loops, you know. So the loop is kind of a one, okay, particular day, particular time. So the loop, yeah.
1 week.
Okay, maybe a week. But I think that they were talking about the day, so it should be a perfect day. For them, it was not perfect because of the bombing, but the other days were supposed to be perfect days, something like that.
Yes. You're right. I just recall that they speak about the perfect day.
Yeah.
So probably it's a day. So I don't understand this idea too. I mean, I don't understand the necessity of the loops.
Well,
And-
that's because we didn't read the book. I think that there is a book or the series of books even, right? So it is hard, especially with the series of book. You know, that's why I just hate Harry Potter movies, because I know the book and the book was the first. That's why I cannot watch the movie, because they skip all the, you know, beautiful parts of the book. So, and probably here, you know, I love Tim Burton and he's a nice guy, yes, and he loves all those creepy things, but he probably skipped like all the best parts of the book. So I should try to find the book now.
Yes, there is a joke which I like that tells that the worst thing than watching movie with someone who already watched it is watch movie with someone who read a book about it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's me.
Okay, so teacher Lee wrote that time loops was necessary because they would die otherwise. You mean this bombing, right, teacher Lee?
Yeah.
Yes, in this particular case, it's understandable. So the
Yeah.
bombing, but why other schools do that? I don't know.
Immortality, I guess. Live forever.
Live forever. Okay, and how they think the time to travel between loops? Because we can see some lady who came from another loop. Well, it's a children movie. Yes, let's don't find
Right.
right. It just happened. Okay.
Yeah.
So what else? What else? Do you have some moments which you don't like? Some scenes, some ideas?
Everybody, I think everybody would not like the eyeball thing, but especially
I like that.
yeah, the boy with the honeybees in his mouth. That's somewhat disgusting for me, because he was so cute, but that honeybees made him somewhat disgusting. I didn't like that one.
Mm-hmm. Jorgen, would you like to add?
No, nothing.
Okay, I like it in this movie. The pictures, all the pictures, you know, just perfect. You can print it and put it on the wall because it's it's good. But I don't like the story very much because it's just what I expect from the movie. I expect from the movie something, you know, something to solve, something. Some detective, maybe some story which you need to think about. And this one, it's for children. There are many things that not logical, so it's it's kind of not what I like.
Yeah, it's a fairy tale. So.
Mm-hmm. Usually, what is your impression? What you like the most in the movie?
I like the fact that the timekeeper, Miss Peregrine, I liked her a lot. She was very precise because that's her skill, but she measures everything to the second. So she has expectations, and the children respect her, and they try to meet her expectations. So I like the camaraderie, the teamwork, the children working together to, you know, help each other out and to do their job and to be on time. So I kind of liked that kind of an atmosphere, you know, the school atmosphere.
Yes, but it's a strange moment if you think about it, because you know children don't like order. Children like improvisation, and they have to live all their life in one day in exact timing. Do that and do that and then do that. I don't understand that it's a happy life.
Yeah.
Jorgen, please.
Yeah. The story is in the beginning not very much happening, so yeah, I can't find a word, but yeah, it could be better.
It's pretty sad just from the beginning, you know. The grandfather dies, some monsters, and problem with brains. So nothing to be happy about from the beginning. But later on, it's going better.
Yeah.
So you call it slow start. So the grandfather is dead, and the monster you see, and the guy with white eyes and everything. Well, I would say it was rather intriguing for me. I saw Samuel L. Jackson and I wanted to know what's wrong with him. You know.
A little suspense. They had to build the suspense a little bit.
Right.
Was the old man crazy or not? Wow, he wasn't crazy. There are monsters, you know.
Right.
Okay, so let's start from our questions. Choose Wasan's question number 1. Which peculiarity from this movie do you want to have and why? Wasans, what you chosen? What have you chosen from this movie? From the list?
Yes, the reason I wrote this question was the girl, I think Emma, right?
I think so.
I'm not sure. Yes,
Girl.
the girl, who can control the air. That was that made me to write this question because it's really cool and you can fly and just see the breathtaking locations. Many things. Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah.
You would like to be like that girl, right?
No, not just making. How to say that? To feel yourself so light, like a bird, without any.
You need a good anchor, though. The girl needed a long rope and someone to hold her. Yes, and the lad shoes or something like that. Yes, something heavy on her feet.
So she had metal boots, right? Heavy one. So, but why all these particularities? I can't. Peculiarities. Why all these peculiarities so strange? I don't understand. What is that? Very X-Men's, very, I don't know, very people who can, I don't know, manage something useful. Why it should be
Something
so?
useful. Why? This fire girl would be very useful in your climate, Ivan. You know, just touch something and you'll have fire. So that would be good.
We found one. Teacher Lee?
We have an expression in English, a freak of nature. A freak of nature is someone that's born with a deformity, or in this case, a strange ability. So maybe out of 1 million people, these small group of kids were born with some gene defect that gave them some power. So they're what we would call freaks of nature. They're not normal, and because they're not normal, people view them as strange or evil. So they have to kind of act normal and kind of hide with their own kind to have a normal existence with their abnormal peculiarities.
Vasant?
I'm not sure about the book had the same character as this movie because probably the director might have thought about to differentiate this movie from the X-Men kind of movie because they have such a normal peculiarity who can run fast and who can control the fire kind of thing. So he might wanted to show something weird, something special, peculiar.
Well, if I have a chance to choose some peculiarity from this movie, I of course choose the time control. You know, I don't care about fire, about air too much, but time control is always fascinating me. I like these loops, these paradoxes, time paradoxes, and I like the opportunity to play back something, to have a backup if you do something wrong.
that would allow your experiencing self to rule over the remembering self. I enjoyed today so much, I'm going to do it again.
Wait, oh, why?
Or you would invent a lot of ways to kill yourself, like in the movie of Greyhound Dog, you know, just to relieve this, reset this thing over and over again. Yep.
Right. Or you can fix your bad experience, for instance. Try that. Okay, it's not good.
Mhm.
Let's try again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Make all good memories. Yeah.
Vasant, please.
One thing I don't understand from this movie is the girl can control air, but why could not she just came down if she were floating on the air? Because she said she can control the air and she can blow the air whenever she wants. But that thing was itching.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything.
She could have made the wind to blow her down, like, and push herself
Yeah,
down.
she should have done that all the time, kind of. It would be strange, you know, like to do that all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, and there was a moment in the movie when she keep it that man with air, and he said,
Yeah.
eventually your air will end, and I will be free.
Yeah, and she got tired, right? And she got tired, and she stopped blowing that. Mm-hmm.
Good. And we all tried to remember the name of these timekeepers, and we have that name in our list. I just found it. So we have a questions. It's questions from Jürgen. Question from Jürgen. What is an Imbrin main skill?
Oh, cool.
So it's Imbrin, or I don't know how it's exactly.
Peregrine, probably.
So
I
Jürgen,
don't know.
Jürgen, could you describe what is the main skill?
Manipulation of time.
And they have secondary skill, right? Additional skill.
I don't know.
They can be in the form of bird.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's related somehow, Diana? Is it necessary to be a bird to control time?
Absolutely. Yes, it is necessary. Otherwise, you can never do that. Well, I don't know. It's just, well, it's a cool thing. I would love to do that, you know, just to transform, to have the ability to transform, to turn into a bird. Well, even without that time thing, that's nice, you know, just to float, to soar like this peregrine woman. So it was nice. I like that.
And the moment of translation, how say it, when they transform it to the bird, it's shown very good in the movie. I like it.
Yes, I like that. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Vasant, please.
Transforming as a bird might imply they can oversee the students, like they are a keeper, a supervisor of those
Keep an eye
children.
on them.
Yes,
That's why
because
it is to be a falcon or eagle.
yes, because towards the end we could see so many such birds in that cage. So there are so many keepers, right?
And can you remember that watch? How we call that? Those watch, teacherly?
Stopwatch.
Stopwatch. And it looks like it's a machine to control the time for me. Because when she put it back the loop, she have to rotate that engine in the watch. How we call that wheel which we rotate to make watch working?
Well, you have
winding wheel, something like that.
Yeah, there's a winding knob. There's a small knob that winds it.
So she had to rewind it.
Yes,
I guess.
Yes. They show that in the movies that at the end of the day, before the bomb planted, she rotated that in opposite direction and reset the day. So maybe it's the answer.
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise. Okay. So maybe
Okay.
maybe it's the answer, or because it's the perfect day. Maybe it's only 24 hours in these watches. No,
Oh, okay.
just a suggestions because we trying to find any logic.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we know everything about imprints now. So is it invented word, or it's an old myths? No.
It's an invented word. I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
I think he just made it up for this book, for this movie.
Okay. Okay. So another question for attentive watchers: what does tigresca means? Masans, do you know? No. Diana?
Yes, I do.
Because it's I know why.
No, it's
Jörg.
not a female tiger. It is a little tiger, teacher Lee. Little tiger. Tigrisko.
Okay.
So actually, it was pronounced with some accent, American accent, but it is supposed to be in Polish. So Tigrisko. Yeah, in Ukrainian, it's pretty much the same. So little tiger,
Okay.
tiger
Okay, it's
cub, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And as we can see, because of grandfather's Polish roots,
Yeah.
the distance, it's not a problem for them too. They ignore time, they ignore distance, they ignore everything. They just know where the school is and move somewhere somehow. Another question. What is the Jake peculiarity? Can you describe? Masans? What is the Jake's peculiarity?
Jake means Jacob, right? The protagonist of this
Jake,
movie.
yes, the main character.
Okay. Yes, his peculiarity is he could see monsters.
And he
Even
gets it.
even the peculiarity children could not see the monsters. He could see.
And as his grandfather, right? That's why he doomed to be a monster killer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and another question. Masan's questions. If Baron needs one more eyeball to get his ability to continue his research, why did not he eat Miss Peregrine's eyeball first? Jürgen, do you know why?
No, I didn't.
Yes, I'm lost here as well. So those eyeball things.
I think because Miss Peregrine need Miss Peregrine for other experiment, so he don't want to damage her.
Remember that weird machine that they were all connected to by hoses and masks? They needed an Embrin's blood or whatever to power that machine. So he was saving her to using that machine to power it to give them all immortality. But again, he could have taken her eyeball and still had the rest of her to power the machine. So a little Hollywood improvisation there.
Okay, so they tried to get ability to live endlessly, right? But don't those Imbrin live endlessly because they live in the loop?
Right, but they're trapped there. If you're immortal, you can exit the loop and be anywhere, anytime.
I see. So another question from Vassans: how could they survive from that bombing? Jürgen, how could they survive?
Yeah, I thought the bombing was not very strong.
I know, they're 10 feet from the house and they're okay.
Yeah, very damaged.
So one little bomb, what to worry about? That's right.
But that one little bomb was the reason that they stayed in the not a perfect day, right?
Yeah. And the monster that she was killing every day, right? And the monster as well. So the monster found her. It was not also a perfect day.
Now, it never explained how she could see the monster.
She couldn't.
Timing.
So
Timing.
She couldn't. She just knew where to. I don't know. But the first time she was supposed to see the monster for the first time.
The first time they don't see him, and he killed. The monster killed someone, Victor or some boy like that. So, but then on the next day, they already knew that the monster will come, and they found him by by the sleds on the grass, and they draw a picture and calculated timing to put an arrow in it.
Could be, I don't know. They saw the footprints in the grass because you can see where it steps.
Yes.
I don't know, but that was kind of funny.
Pasans, your comment?
Yes, even after World War, we could find a lot of unexploded bombs. So it might be such a bomb.
So just defected bomb. It's exploded, but not too much.
Yes.
Okay. And the last question, the most complicated one, Diana. Can you answer? At the end of the movie, how did Jacob get back to his sweetheart?
Oh my goodness! Yeah, it was cool. So he knew. So his grandfather gave him a very interesting, how to say that?
Advice.
Like a hint, advice. Yes, you know where they were. So he had the map with all the places and the timing where those loops were located. So he kind of could track them down. So he knew that they were leading to some of those loops. They wanted to get to the loop which was the nearest in time, because they didn't want to get older and to die. Yeah, because that's why 1940 something was the nearest for 1943. So he knew. Well, I don't know. So and then he had to leave those 2 years. Yeah, he had to get back and leave those 2 years in order to meet them there. Something like that. Read the book and you will know all the answers.
Okay. So let me share the pictures. We finish with our questions. Not too many today, but it's because story not very complicated. Okay, let me share screen share. Does it work?
Yep.
Okay, let's start from the first one. Okay, it's Florida, probably.
Yeah.
Jorgen, can you describe the picture? Oh, sorry. Okay.
You can see a big ocean, a sandy beach, and a welcome sign. Yeah, it's not. Can't find the word. Wait a second.
I don't think we have a welcome sign on the beach. I've never seen one.
I wanted to ask you about that, by the way.
On the highways we do.
Sure.
Desert.
Once again?
You can say it's desert. So.
We just got a sandy beach.
Yeah, but there are no people and no.
Deserted.
Deserted.
Deserted. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can see a sign, Florida, the sunshine state. Liquid sunshine everywhere in the Florida, right?
Right. Okay. Yeah. Rain we call liquid sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you remember in the movie the main protagonist, how say, antagonist, the bad one, the bad one said, and because of that I have to spend a week in the Florida, like implying that it's something bad. What is bad in that?
we have a lot of old retired people here. Old retired people. So they drive slow on the road, and I don't know. I like Florida. It's sunshine, good weather, warm.
Probably it's just a joke. Maybe it's a contrast, you know. He said bad to make a joke. He said about it like it's bad to make a joke, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Our favorite about shops. Diana, can you describe how is this picture? What you can see here?
Yeah. So this is the supermarket, probably. Yeah. So because we can see. Yeah, we can see long aisles with different, I don't think it is food, it is something, yeah, it's water bottles or, what is it? Some kind of bottles on the left.
Mouthwash, I don't know.
Mouthwash, probably Smart Plus Aid.
It may be, this may be a pharmacy with...
Pharmacy, probably, right.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so what else? Yeah, wellness, so probably it is a pharmacy. So it is interesting to have those long rows of goods over there, because here pharmacies look different. Pharmacies look different.
Our pharmacies sell groceries also, a little bit to make extra money. Milk, bread, common items they sell too. So we have kind of combination pharmacies. They also sell medical equipment and braces, crutches, and things like that.
Okay.
How do we call a shop when you can take a goods by yourself, not from seller? What's the difference between them? You know, some shops you cannot take a good. You need to ask, give me that and this to a man. And this is another type. So how we call those types? Not clear, right?
We don't normally have that kind of. Normally, we self-serve everything.
Okay. So in my place, all pharmacy always have a
the counter, yeah. That's somewhere in the store, yeah. Somewhere in the store there will be a counter where you can take prescriptions to get pills, yeah.
Right.
It's in here somewhere. Yeah.
So you cannot get anything what you want, like you need a prescription, you need a qualified man to ask about what you want, and I don't know. I wanted to ask. In my place, we cannot read what doctor wrote on the receipt. I don't know why. They use some special cursive for that, and that's why we need a special man who has a how we call that? Let me find. Curiosity.
The ability to read those pieces of paper. The same here. So usually pharmacists they probably have the special course in their school because they are able to read that. Yeah. So.
But I can't call this ability. It must be called like peculiarity or something like that.
Yeah, the special peculiar kids. Doctors, yes.
What else?
Yes, we do not have this type of pharmacies here because we have a shopkeeper who takes whatever you want. Because even though I don't think this type of shop will work in India, because even though some people are educated, they feel comfortable when someone who knows about medicine and taking and giving you the by reading that prescription. So
but I don't think that you can see drugs, medicine on those shelves. There are like shampoo and probably some diapers, something like that. And
health products,
yeah, health products. And for drugs, you need to get to that counter and give the prescription to the pharmacist, and then you will get your prescribed drugs. So it's probably the same, but
some drugs you can get yourself, like cold medicine or aspirin for headaches. But the prescription stuff, you have to go to the pharmacist behind the counter. Correct.
Right.
So what is Smart Aid? What do you think? Is it a title of company or what is it? It's a thing?
Probably
it's the name of the store, probably. Yeah.
Or the store.
Our pharmacies are called CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid are the most famous ones. I think Smart Aid they made up as a fake name.
Right.
I see. So AC outlet is air conditioning, right?
Yep.
And shelf is a place where goods are stay. So okay. Let's go to the next one.
Fluorescent lights.
Yeah.
So it's a room. Vasans, what can you see here?
In this room, Jacob's grandfather was looking something, and he forgot his medicine. I think he didn't take his medicine at that time, so he was.
But he didn't have
babbling
dementia,
something.
so why he didn't have dementia? Why should he have taken those pills? So the family just thought that he was crazy, but he was not, as we understand now.
Yeah. And there's a hutch.
Hutch was the new one for me, actually.
Which can keep
for me.
goods, I think.
For me too. Let's describe this hutch. What is that?
A desk is flat. If you need more storage space, you can buy a vertical hutch and just put it on top of the desk, and it gives you shelves. So it's basically a portable bookshelf you can put on top of a desk. Okay.
I see.
And a desk and chair, and there was a carpet and some boxes, which might be and ottoman,
yes.
okay, ottoman. It's for footrest, and and he was wearing a bathrobe, and there's a map on the wall, and which he used to find those time loops, I think.
A lot of stickers around the map.
Yeah.
Post-it notes, right?
Post-it notes for notes. Yeah.
So how we call this parts of the chair? You know, we have a chair on the first plane, and I found it's like made from sticks or something like that. This vertical part.
So we would call that wicker material.
Wicker.
Wicker material, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe, yes.
We have another material called rattan that's more of a straw kind of material.
Okay, rattan.
Armrest, yeah.
So armrest, it's a place where when you put your arm, right? So how we call that place when you lean by your back?
We call that the seat back.
Sit back, and and the horizontal part is
the seat.
Sit back, armrest.
What
else?
Legs of the chair.
Legs of the chair.
So it has arms and legs. The seat may have a seat cushion. The seat back may have a back cushion.
And some of them, a long one has a special place for a head, right? How we call it?
Yeah, a headrest.
Headrest. Oh, you see, so many new. Headrest. And Ottoman, it's somehow related to Turkey, Diana, no?
I think so, yes. I think so. It's like it's something like that. I think that probably because it is so low, and in some Oriental countries, they sit on the floor or they sit on the very, very low chairs. Probably it comes from there. I'm not sure, but I can look it up. So I think it is related somehow to the Turkey, probably.
It looks like a little stool, but really you can move it around, and it's just to put by a chair, and you can put your feet up on it. So we don't use it to sit. We use it just for a footrest.
Okay.
Okay, footrest. Okay, so we have a carpet, right? And why it's carpet? Or something? Do you know? Why it's
Quiet.
not rug, not mat?
Oh, carpets are wall to wall.
So it's carpet
Yeah.
because it's fixed, right?
And fixed to the
No, not
floor.
it's just big. It is. I think it is like a bigger thing because rug is just something smaller. I don't know.
Rug is movable.
Mm-hmm.
What's else? Anything else?
Yes, I have seen many Middle East countries kings used that low-level chair a centuries ago. So it might be from that countries.
Could be. Yeah.
I'm not sure, but in Russian language, Ottoman and Turkey, it's kind of synonyms. We can use that. So I don't know where is the roots of that, but I have heard about Ottoman Empire and so on.
Well, I know in history we studied the Ottoman Empire, so it must have been a civilization of people at one point.
We have some Ottoman type of swords and so on. Like that. So why he had
Okay, I'm sorry, just the Ottoman traces its roots from furnishing practices in the Ottoman Empire. So it is originated from the Ottoman Empire. That's why it is Ottoman.
All right.
So why is all those boxes are here? Is he ready to move somewhere?
That I don't know. Yeah.
So there are a lot of notes, a lot of notebooks over there. So probably he's keeping his notes over there. So who knows?
So it's just a way to organize things, right? Because
Yeah, kind of organizing.
He's
Organizing
old-fashioned.
freak.
Old-fashioned and don't have a computer. We don't see.
Right. Right.
What sounds?
Yes, I remember he gifted a book to his grandson. So those books are related to the travel, I think.
Yes, right. Okay, good one. Let me describe that. It's a scene in the dark park when the Jack looking for his grandfather in the dark, and it's some kind of fence, and we use that fences a lot in Russia, and that's why I wanted to know the name of that fence. It's it's just when you buy it, it's just a small cylinder, and you can
Unroll
you can unroll it, spread it, and make a fence instantly. Just what you need a few props for that. So same chain link fence. We can see flash, light beams, grass, and that's all. And hand of Jack.
And blood on the flashlight.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no, you have a bird eyes, right?
Yeah, yes. Probably I'm one of those women, right?
And I forgot to ask, don't you think that those bird thing is related to some witches or something like this? Because
maybe some flying thing. Yeah. So probably brooms are not a good idea for this one because yes, in Harry Potter they had brooms, so that's why they turned into birds this time.
Okay. Next one, Jorgen, please describe us the picture.
Okay. He's talking to a psychiatrist. He's sitting in a sofa, and the room is just what needed. Can say.
A very Spartan room.
Yeah.
Spartan decorations.
Vasans, do you use Spartan in India? Do you understand what is Spartan?
I don't know what is
This
Spartan?
is Sparta. Have you watched the movie? So the next movie you need to watch.
I watched it.
I mean, is this adjective understandable for you, Spartan? Do you know the root of that? Sparta is a Greek town in the ancient times, and the men who lived in that were very tough, you know. They don't need anything to
Yeah.
live. That's why we call something Spartan if that it's just how Jürgen said, just what you need, nothing more.
Mhm. They didn't use ottomans over there in Sparta. Nothing like that. Not even a chair or a couch.
Yes,
Just
not
yeah.
even boxes, but they use
No.
but look at the picture. They use carpet and the rug above them.
Yes.
And it looks pretty dark. I have the windows are
Subdued lighting for a relaxing atmosphere.
So if it will be too light, patients will be happy and dance. So it's not what they want from you.
Yeah. They need to suppress their glee.
Sans, please.
I think this lighting is a technique to cure the mental illness of the people. So this time the windows are closed and the patient will tell what he has in his mind. So it's so dusky. And later, when the psychiatrist gives you the
Session.
solution, yes, yeah. So she will open the window. So it will give you a pleasure feeling when she
Yeah.
gives you that.
Woo, I'm done. It's over.
Yeah. Well, this is the sunshine state, you know, so it will be too much sunshine if you open the blinds. So that's why it is just closed, because otherwise you'll feel as if you are on the beach, right, without your sunglasses, because you cannot, you know, wear sunglasses during your time with the psychiatrist. So.
Right.
And sometimes a lot of heat comes in through the window,
Yeah.
so the blind blocks the sun's heat also.
Right.
Yes, and that's why the drapes are white, right? Because they reflect the heat. So in sunny countries, all the drapes are white. But in Russia, it's mostly dark and white, not white. Okay, so the modern art sculpture on the frontal, on the pedestal. What do you think? What is that? When I look at that, it reminds me of some bones, maybe some skeletons, something like that.
Yeah. It reminds me of a chicken, you know, like with a little eye. It's a very cute chicken, don't you think?
I don't know. So what was the name of the antagonist? Who can remember? Antagonist.
Baron?
Yeah.
Warren. Baron. And as we know from the future movie, on the end of the movie, he was in the body of this psychiatrist. He said, "I have to sit here and listen to that to take a
Yeah.
to take this to wait to this time loop, and I spent this time in Florida."
As a psychiatrist, yeah.
That's right.
Okay. Next one, a school. So I forgot whose turn, Diana. Maybe you?
Okay. So school, happy place. Children are laughing. This is a classroom, and you can see a big board with some activities. I don't know, like reading activity on the back of the class. So, and some clipboards attached to this bigger board, right? And something student rights and responsibilities. Okay. Students' rights and responsibilities. Nice. So, and there are children, and this is, well, a big class, I think. They have individual tables, individual desks. So here, children usually sit by two, like a longer table and two children at one table. So, and each child has a notebook on the table and a pencil. So it is also like the difference, because here children have pens. They do not write with pencils, just sometimes like they draw with pencils, obviously, but they write in their notebooks with their pens. So probably it is not so easy to correct your mistakes if you've done something wrong. So the teachers are really, keen on that. They love using this red ink, like correct mistakes with red ink. So they love it. Okay, and we can see skeleton in the corner of the class. So why reading and skeleton, I don't know. Okay.
Biology class.
Yeah, probably, but reading, okay. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. All right.
So in our place with Diana, students have to use blue ink, and teacher has
Yes.
red ink, and yes, we don't almost don't have individual parts. I don't know, desks. I don't know why. But it's always I don't know how we call it. It's always a big challenge who will sit with whom for children.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And plus, my Bojana, she has these space issues. She doesn't like people to come closer to her. So that's a problem for her as well, because some of her neighbors did not get that. They were trying to get closer to her, and she didn't like that. So she actually doesn't mind only few people in her class. So that's also an issue for her.
And it's maybe interesting for Americans, teaching in Russia, because of that fact that desks are for two people. All the tasks made in two variants. You give two tasks for different. How to explain that?
On tests, okay. If you have a test, you just split this desk. You have two variants of the task for people who sit at the same desk.
Okay.
Yeah, to prevent them from looking at each other. Yeah, from cheating. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But in this class they don't have this problem because they have a space between desks.
Yeah, we have separate desks. Yeah.
Yeah, and because they don't cheat. Yeah, they teach them not to cheat. Actually, it didn't help when I was a student. My neighbors from the desk in front of me, they managed to look in my book, in my copybook, yes, in my notebook, and copy my answers. It was not problem for them at all. How could they do that? I don't know, but they did that. So.
There are a lot of ways to cheat, and
a lot of techniques.
A lot
right?
of yes. And there is a cultural thing. There is a cultural thing. In Russia, it's not a big problem if you cheat. It's you will be punished maybe, but not too much. So it's not a big problem.
Yeah.
Okay, our time is almost over, so let's choose something interesting. This one.
Oh.
Okay, Basans, what is on this picture?
They were expecting a bomb blast, and they wore gas masks, like eyepieces and air filters, and it's an old style phonograph. We call it gramophone, I think.
Yep.
And the children were wearing pajamas and nightgowns.
Very old-fashioned.
Old clothes, yeah.
And there's a how do we call it? It's a sculpture made by grass, an elephant sculpture behind.
Okay.
Right.
That's it.
So a few questions. Why they have these pajamas? With I don't understand. And another, we can see that the lady has watches in her hand. She's almost ready to rest of the day.
Yeah.
And correct question from teacher Lee: why they wear gas mask if they know that they will be arrested?
I know.
It's just the routine, it's like a part of the routine. So okay, so the time has come. Let's put on our gas masks, even though we know that nothing is gonna happen, but okay, this is the time for that. So it's like a schedule for everything, so that's why it was a schedule. So probably the very first day they had that, they knew that there will be bombing, they put on their masks, so now they are just repeating all those actions.
Could be.
Okay, so time is over. That's why I share the
Yep.
link to the rest of the pictures in our chat.
Cool.
And all of them have the labels labeled by teacher Lee. So a lot of new words in
Thank you.
the.
I think Bojana
Yes.
will be very happy to look at those pictures. She does not know all those words, many of those words. It will be very, very nice for her, I think.
And you can tell her the story as you're going through the presentation with her.
Yeah, it is very nice.
Bedtime story.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
special for her.
Okay, thank you for coming. It was a nice class.
Thank you.
As always.
Thank you.
Come
Yes.
to the next one. And bye.
Okay, bye, see you.